This is a jungle medicine. It's a primal medicine, so there's no shame in crawling. Communicating with one word is good. Bathroom, bucket, tissue, help.
Okay.
Sometimes people pass out.
What's up, guys? Today I'm trying KAMBO for the first time. Harvested in the Amazon, the tribe scrape poisonous secretion from the back of a specific frog. This medicine is said to reset the nervous system to create new thought patterns and habits through painful purging.
To express my gratitude to our friend, the frog, to the Amazon, to all the tribes, preserving the ancient ways, passing this information on. Allow this medicine to be available to us on the other side of the world, but trusting that we will get everything we need, calling in protection from your angels. The first step is asking permission. So this is maybe not so common in the Western world, but in the world of plants and plant medicine, it's just an indicator that you're, humble. And then the second piece is what your intention is, whether that's just personal power, strength, more vitality, clarity, and also what do you want to let go of, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you're letting go of fear or anger or frustration, whatever that is. And that brings to something that you can use in the ceremony, which is called conscious purging. Think of these things that you want to let go of, and literally you can let them out in the bucket.
Yeah.
And the last piece, and I think this is where a lot of the magic lies, is what will you give? To keep the law and order of the universe proper, what will you give in reciprocity for what you will receive? Traditionally, men receive on the upper left arm, and women on the lower right ankle. So the upper left arm is closest to the heart, and the lower right ankle is the furthest point from the heart, as far as like the circulatory system goes. Now, after you've received the medicine more than once, subsequent treatments, I can put it anywhere on your body. We can do marma points, chakra points, acupuncture points. So for a first-time treatment, we do anywhere between 3 and 9 points or gates. I have a organic incense stick that will burn the gates with to open them up and peel that first layer of skin off. I'll prepare the medicine. You'll drink somewhere between 1 liter to 1.5 liters of water. And then when you're ready, I will put 1 point on. It's a bit of a euphoric kind of nice wave. It's a warm rush. I call it like the frog handshake. It's like, hey, nice to meet you. This is what we're doing.
Okay.
This is the information. Your body gets the download, goes, okay. Then in maybe 3 to 5 minutes, I'm gonna put the rest of the points on.
Okay.
And then you're gonna go through that arc again, and the blood pressure is gonna go up, up, up. It's gonna peak, it's gonna come down, it's gonna go below the resting heart rate and stabilize. Now, through the experience, sometimes people pass out. I think this is a moment where the subconscious can take over and a lot of the deep healing happens.
Right,
sort of like when we
beautiful.
sleep, right? It's like a yoga nidra. And so if you feel like you're gonna pass out, I consider it a gift.
Okay.
This is a jungle medicine. It's a primal medicine, so there's no shame in crawling. While you have the medicine on, just communicating with one word is good. Bathroom, bucket, tissue, help.
Okay. Oh my god.
My goal is to just hold space for you to be in your power.
Yeah.
It's an uncomfortable situation where there's really nowhere to go. This is not a psychedelic experience where you're in some other ethereal world. It's a very physical, somatic experience. It's just uncomfortable. And so I think
you learn to sit with discomfort.
you're learning to actually just sit in discomfort and sort of face that. And for some people it's painful. It depends on what traumas you have. I think of KAMBO as like a servo mechanism, sort of like a stealth bomber. It knows right where the trauma is, and a lot of times it goes right for it. So if you've had emotional trauma or even some physical traumas, I can tell you stories of different things that have happened with people, but sometimes that issue actually gets amplified. So it's like, oh, I've had chronic neck pain, all of a sudden now the medicine's on and I'm having neck pain and it's 20 times what I'm used to having. But what's happening is it's speeding up the healing process. Okay. So it's making this happen more rapidly, right? So you may go through an experience where things sometimes have to get worse before they get better. Kambo resets the nervous system. It's an opportunity to create or solidify a habit that you want or something that you want to let go of. You can use Kambo as a tool to start something new. When we had that conversation a week ago, you were like, I'm in, I'm committed next week, and we set the date. I believe that that's when the medicine starts working on you, because from that moment forward, now you're thinking about it. What's my intention? Why am I doing this? And so it's meeting you in the middle. And then we have the experience. And then after the experience is the integration. But the experience itself is like a microcosm for what's going on in your life. The magic is the medicine. And I am just in between, helping you do this in a safe way. The medicine's sort of taking over, and you need to surrender to the situation. Trust your mother, trust Mother Earth, trust the Amazon, the most biodiverse place in the planet, that this medicine comes from this frog.
Yeah.
So this frog lives 20 to 30 feet up high in the treetops. It has virtually no predator except one snake that will swallow it and regurgitate it because of the secretion that lives on the frog's back. So, energetically speaking, we believe the frog has no fear, right? And so we get to take a little bit of that energy on. You want to do 6 points on your right shoulder because you have a trauma here.
Yeah.
And so it feels like this could help get the blood flowing in this area.
It's like getting a tattoo, because the mark is gonna stay as well.
So now you can take a look at that and see how that feels. Because I can move them. Just try to sit strong. Allow the medicine to move through your body. Prana, chi, life force moves through the body when we have a straight spine.
Yeah.
So your goal, your aim is to try to sit up tall and straight as much as possible. If you pass out, I'm going to encourage you to sit back up. I'm going to let you, regain your strength and then get you back up. When you're purging, as much as possible, you want to stay up. And this will help avoid frog face, which is, again, another gift that you could receive in this experience where you become really swollen in the face. I've never seen it last more than 24 hours. Once the medicine goes on, you will sometimes feel a little swelling in the throat. Sometimes the ears swell up and you become very aware of your heartbeat. So there's a lot of different ways that things are going to come on to you as the medicine comes in. And so just embrace it. Use this as an opportunity to tap into your inner strength.
What's up, guys? So I could not film the session, but I'm gonna tell you about my experience. The first thing is that I thought it was interesting how I had chosen to put myself purposely through a situation of discomfort. And, beyond the physical pain of feeling sick in my entire body, I think the most challenging part was the fact that I had to sit still. And even if I had to purge, I couldn't be like, or I couldn't lay down and ask for help and play the victim or whatever. I just had to shut up, sit there, stay still, and do what I had to do and really sit through it and work on my mental strength. So that was, for me, the most interesting part. I really felt that, beyond myself and my own life, I could feel the rage of the planet at the moment. And in the days before the ceremony, I also felt that I was getting so triggered by so many things. My intention was to cut cord with past relationships and really feel that I am whole without a partner. And actually what's funny is that when I was purging, I could smell, it smelled like sex. So don't ask me how, but it was, really strong. And afterwards, I felt that I could see the signs more. I was more attuned to it. It kind of goes up and down for me. It really depends on the chapters in my life, but it was very many, coincidences happening and just like big cosmic jokes. And I also started to activate the masculine within me more. And by that I mean, I became more focused, more structured, more organized. Like, they're saying that Kambo activates the warrior spirit, so that's kind of like a little bit how it felt like. So I've done the ceremony twice already. I'm gonna show you the points. I don't know if you can see here. And then I did it here and here. Specific chakra points that I wanted to open more. So I'm considering doing it a third time to witness more of the transformation. But for me, it's been a fruitful experience so far because I feel like I literally went through hell to change the narrative of my life and reprogram myself. So there is definitely beauty in that somehow. Of course, it's not the only ways, it's one of many ways, but I think it really shows dedication for the transformative journey. So if you guys have experienced Kambo as well, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear about your experience, and if you have any question, let me know. I'm wearing my brand Undress the Label. I'll see you next week for more stories of transformation.